Hello friends, today we are going to start with the nomenclature. So let us start with the rules of nomenclature. First is selection of principal carbon chain. For selection of principal carbon chain, which is the longest continuous chain, priority order is functional group, maximum number of multiple bonds and maximum number of carbon atoms. This is the priority order. I'll explain you with this with an example. Suppose if we look at this example, there are three possibilities. I can choose this one, I can choose this, or I can choose this. First of all, we will look the chains which are having the functional group, as it is higher in priority order. So this one is eliminated. From these two, now they have functional group, there are no multiple bonds. So lastly, we will look at which chain is having maximum number of carbon atoms. So it has 4 and it has 3. So this is correct parent carbon chain. Now next, there is one chain and this is another one. Now if we look at it, this one is having 5 carbon, this one is having 4 carbon, but as this chain has functional group, so this will be the parent carbon chain. Here there are again two possibilities, one is this and the other is this one. So this one will be preferred because as it has more number of carbon atoms, this one is preferred. Now in this could be this or this one. So this one has 6 and this one have 7. So this one is our parent carbon chain. Now lastly we will look at this example. So there are 2-3 possibilities, one is this, another is this. So if we see, first is functional group, no functional group in it, but there are multiple bonds. One chain, this one, has only one multiple bond, while this chain has two multiple bonds. So though this chain has less number of carbon atoms, but this will be preferred, means this is our 4 carbon parent chain and these will be the substituents. Next rule is, if the symmetrical molecule is present, then priority is given to double bond over the triple bond. This means that in this compound there are two parent chain can be possible. One is this and the other is this one. But in this one, it has 1 and 5 unsaturation. On first there is a double bond, on 5 there is a triple bond. Similarly, if I see in this, it has 1,5 unsaturation, but both the positions have double bond. So this one will be preferred parent carbon chain because it has double bond at 5th position, while this has triple bond at 5th position. Next rule is, if there are two different parent carbon chain having same number of carbon in the molecule, then the parent carbon chain is selected which has maximum number of substituents. This means that if I see in this example, one chain is this, other is this one. Both have 7 number of carbon atoms, but this red one has more number of substituent, so this one will be preferred parent carbon chain. Next example, in this we have one this possibility, the other this possibility. Both have 6 number of carbon chains, but this red one has more number of substituents, so this will be the preferred parent carbon chain. Now lastly, this one. In this, first we will take the chain which has functional group. Next we will look the chain which has double bond. So this one will be wrong. This chain. Though it has less number of carbon atoms, it has only 4 number of carbon atoms, while this chain has 6 number of carbon atoms. Then too, the preferred one will be this, because it has functional group as well as multiple bond. Now, after selecting the parent carbon chain, we have to number the carbon in the parent chain. So our next topic is how to number the parent carbon chain. While numbering also, the priority order is functional group, multiple bond and substituent. Meaning functional group should get the lowest position while numbering. As in this example, it is a 4 carbon chain. If I number it from the left hand side, 1, 2, 3, 4, and from right hand side 1, 2, 3, 4. There are two possibilities of functional group OH. From left hand side it gets the third position, and from right hand side this gets the second position. So this one will be preferred numbering. Right hand side, that means 1, 2, 3, 4. Now in the next example, we can number it from left hand side. If we number, then the functional group is getting the second position and the double bond is getting the fourth position. While if I number it from right hand side, the functional group is getting the fifth position and double bond is getting the second position. As in the priority list, functional group comes first, so the parent chain will be selected which has the functional group having lowest position. So therefore 1, 2, 3, this will be preferred. Left hand side, numbering from left hand side will be preferred. Now let us look at some more example. As you can see in this example, if I number it from left hand side, then the functional group gets third position while the double bond gets fifth position. While if I number it from right hand side, then the functional group gets fourth position while the multiple bond gets first position. As we give preference to functional group, therefore numbering from left hand side will be correct. So the functional group will get third position and multiple bond will get fifth position. In next example, if I number it from left hand side, then the functional group gets third position and multiple bond gets fourth position. While if I number it from the right hand side, the functional group gets third position while the multiple bond gets first position. As the position of functional group is same, therefore we will look at our second priority, that is the multiple bond. So the multiple bond is having lowest position here, so numbering from right hand side will be correct. Now next one, it is a 7 carbon chain. If I number it from left hand side, then the functional group gets fourth position, multiple bond 1, 6 position, there are 2 bonds, and substituent is at third position. If I number it from right hand side, then the functional group gets fourth position, multiple bond at 1, 6 and substituent at fifth position. As the position of functional group and multiple bond is same, therefore we will look into the substituent. The substituent having the lower position will be the correct numbering. Therefore, numbering from left hand side will be correct. Next rule says that if two or more substituents are present having same sum rule, then alphabetical order is followed. Let us understand it with an example. In this example, if I number from left hand side, then the bromine gets third position while chlorine gets second position. While if I number it from right hand side, then the bromine gets second position and chlorine gets third position. Their sum is same, that is 5. Now the numbering that gets bromine at the lower position will be preferred. Hence, the numbering from left hand side is preferred. Similarly, in this example, if I number it from left hand side, then ET comes at third position, NO2 at 4, Me at 5. From right hand side, ET at 5, NO2 at 4 and Me at 3. Their total is same, that is 12. So the numbering that gets ET at the lowest position will be preferred because ET comes first in alphabetical order. So the numbering from left hand side is preferred. Here there is a note that di, tri, secondary, tertiary, these words are not included in the alphabetical order. Like for example, here if I write the name of the compound, it says I have two possibilities, that is 2,3-dimethyl 4-ethyl pentane or 2-ethyl 3,4-dimethyl pentane. Now if I look at here, then according to alphabetical order, if I consider di word in alphabetical order, then this must be the numbering. But this is not the case. We do not consider di, tri words while numbering according to alphabetical order. We will look at M, means the major group. So M comes after ethyl. So this numbering will be correct. Though di, tri words are not used, but isopropyl I will be considered in alphabetical order. Neopentyl N will be considered while numbering it according to the alphabetical order. I hope this much is clear. Last rule is, if double bond and triple bond are at similar positions from either side of the parent carbon chain, then priority is given to double bond. Let us look at this with an example. This one, if I number it from left hand side, then the double bond gets first position while the triple bond gets third position. If I number it from right hand side, then the triple bond will get first position while the double bond will get third position. So according to the rule, the parent chain is considered the one that is having double bond at the lower position. So the numbering from left hand side will be correct. Similarly here, if I number the compound from left hand side, then double bond gets first position, triple bond gets fifth position. Chlorine and bromine are not that important because as we know that from the priority rule, functional group is preferred, then multiple bond is preferred. So majorly we will look at the multiple bond position. Also there some rule is sum is same. So if we number it from left hand side, then double bond gets first position while triple bond gets fifth position. While if we look at right hand side, the double bond gets fifth position and triple bond gets first position. So numbering from left hand side will be preferred. I hope this much was clear. Now we will look into the functional groups, their prefixes and the suffixes used. This will help us to name a compound. So I have given you the table, you can look into it. First is carboxylic acid, second is sulfonic. It is arranged according to the priority order. Like for example, if we have carboxylic acid and an ester group in a compound, then carboxylic acid will form the base name, or a secondary suffix will be of carboxylic acid because it is higher in priority order, and ester will be treated as a substituent. So the priority order is carboxylic acid, sulfonic acid, anhydride, ester, acid, acid halide, amide, cyanide, isocyanide, aldehyde, alcohol, thioalcohol, and amine. I have given their prefixes and suffixes respectively. Here if we see in carboxylic acid, I have written C with a bracket and C without a bracket. C with a bracket means that this COOH group is a part of carbon chain. That means if I have this one, then this is the first case, while if I have this case, then in this case the carbon of COH group is not a part of carbon chain, therefore we will use the second case. And here as it is a suffix, so we will use carboxylic acid. Its name is 1,2,3 prop 1,2,3 tricarboxylic acid. This case of carbon within the chain and without outside the chain comes when the functional group contains carbon atom in it. Carbon atom. So we have this case in carboxylic, anhydride, ester, acid halide, amide, cyanide, isocyanide, aldehyde, ketone. That's it. This was all about it today. In the next class, we will study about the bicyclo compounds and how to name a compound. अगर आपको वीडियो पसंद आई हो तो प्लीज़ डू लाइक शेयर एंड सब्सक्राइब. थैंक यू.